the following Monday morning. I haven't been able to focus on much lately. My original plan was to is in absolute tatters. As opposed to staying silent and facing any conflict, I'm now all buddy-buddy with the school reject club. Also, I just remembered something. I need to check the volume on this. 4? Okay, we're good. And then there's Nazir and Naomi as well, and all their issues. At any moment, I feel like I'm going to get found out. Trish would certainly beat me senseless. Fang might as well. Definitely Nazir. All this shit happening, I can't even get into my favorite hobby. I don't think I made it a single forum post in 3 days. I stare down my phone screen and see the sea of threads posting. And yet, I have nothing to say. Wait, is it already 7? Fuck me, I dragged my feet too much. I sprint to the rest of the way to school. Luckily, I was able to sink into homeroom without the teacher molesting me for a tardy pass. Classes tick by the day slog, and like all things, lunch eventually comes to pass. I grab my packaged lunch from the omnivore line and begin looking for a place to sit. By now it's a foregone conclusion. I already know what happens next. Anon. Right on cue. Naomi rushes over, followed by Nazir. I'd rather not deal with her anymore today. Come on, Nana, let's continue our conversation from earlier. You know, the extracurriculars like the gardening club. I don't think I have that much time. I'm way behind my classes already. You're talking about music, aren't you? Naomi, please stop memorizing the schedules of the new students. Sorry, but I did help Anon pick his electives. Why did I agree to padding out my credits with a new subject? I never thought I'll ever live to regret zoning her out. Naomi places a finger on her chin for a moment, then stares into space. Suddenly, her face lights up. Wait, don't you share a class with Fang? Why not ask her? I'm sure she'll lend you a hand. I don't know, she's usually busy with her own work, and I don't want to bother her more than I already do every day. Can't have her ask, though, right? Just a thought. Anyways, will you be joining us for lunch again? I need to think of something, and fast. Sorry, I already promised Fang I'll be eating with her. Smooth. Oh. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to make better friends with Fang. Well, hey, this is a welcoming surprise. Right. Actually, she doesn't eat in the cafeteria, does she? She didn't tell you? She hangs out with her band in the auditorium. She's allowed to do that? I've asked Principal Spears before. She sees no issue, or he sees no issue with it. By the way, I think I forgot in the beginning video, the first video, I think I forgot to mention Principal Spears based off the primal character from the, I forgot, it's not Genji Katalski or something, I forgot his name. Always forget how to pronounce his name. He's the main caveman character in the series Primal. And like before, like I said, another Adult Swim character. Pretty cool though. It's a pretty good show. I still need to watch it though. But I already tell it looks good. Thinking anything that looks good that's made by that guy. Anyways. Huh? Anyways, I don't want to keep them waiting. See you. Have fun. Right, bye. I turn away from the two to leave them behind. Now that I'm in front of the auditorium, when it isn't crowded for once, I get a decent look around the foyer. The walls are covered, the walls are as vine covered as anywhere else in the building, but the ones here have small magnetic flowers blooming from them here and there. I suppose this different kinds of vines shouldn't make much sense otherwise. Never thought about it until now. I open the door enough to see Fang and Gang lazing about within. Reed seems to be messing with some box on table, and Fang and Trish are sitting on the first row seats, chattering to each other. I put my hand on the doorknob and hesitate to open it, then to pull it open. The squeak of the door echoes throughout the near-empty auditorium, and immediately all three of them and their heads turn to stare. There's an awkward pause that goes on just for a bit too long. Eventually, Fang calls out from her seat. "What the hell are you doing here, dweeb?" Hiding from Naomi. Fang throws her head back and goes limp on a shitty wooden chair. That bitch. Fang lifts her head back up. Ooh, right clicked again. Fine, you can stay. I go to sit a few yards. Man, my voice is not having it for the past 2 days of recording. I go sit a few yards away from Fang and Trish on the theater seat. Returns back to the device that he was messing with before. Looks like a projector. You don't like Naomi? What was your first fucking clue? That stupid bitch was acting all high and mighty all the time? Hey Fang. Oh, look at me, I'm super smart and super nice to everyone, and everyone likes me, so if you disagree with me, I get the moral high ground no matter what. Fang lets out some combinations of snorts and sighs. No different from Nazer. What a couple. Whatever. What's she doing to bother you? She's been pestering me about every little thing ever since school started. Granted that she's been a big help in some cases, but gee, she's overbearing sometimes. Fang? I'll say, sometimes in the first semester, she ended up helping me with a major science project. We only had a few days to do it, the whole thing. You waited until the last day for a major grade? That doesn't matter. Shut up. Anyways, Naomi insisted on helping me, and we went along with it. Or I went along with it. She ended up bossing me around for 8 hours. Hey guys, don't forget about I'm here too. Alright, what you were talking about, Trish? Oh, so did I read that right? I think I missed this. Hey guys, did you forget about... Or, hey guys, did you forget I'm here too? Okay. I always read so fast that I, like, split the words, I guess. Let's see, I read that. Oh, what you're talking about, Trish? Trish pulls a cardboard tube out of her backpack. She pops the top and opens and pulls a rolled up poster and unfurls it. This, ta-da, our first poster. What the heck? I don't think I remember this one. Oh, I recognize something in this picture. Seems the t-shirt was real. Let's see. Worm Drama. That's an interesting name. And what's with the date on it? Trish wants... We have to have an actual show. Not some dumb school show. We need an actual people no matter to show our, or who matter to show our genius to. Genius? More like retardation. I don't know, Trish. Yeah, I'm with Fang on this one. The glare Trish levels at me with it akin to a very dull knife. You don't even know how good we are. With that that was a simple practice session. Since you're Naser's friend too, he knows just to know he ruined our first concert, right, Fang? Yeah. If he didn't invite all those cocksuckers. Still, I think, doesn't matter what you think. Well, where did that come from? Let's drop it for now. My tuna sandwich is getting cold. Trish grins in victory. Dude, you got told. What the fuck am I doing? I'm dead if I out myself. Willis outnumbered here. Trish tore at me like she knew I was there. Had happened eventually. Good song. If you know, you know. I pray that that's not the case. I finally get to open my omnivore lunch in BLT, some chicken nuggies, and a orange. I take the first bite out of the sandwich and... Ding bong, bing bong. Are you kidding me? I cram as much of the sandwich into my mouth, and as I close the box, Reed puts the projector in the corner of the room, and Trish makes it to the exit with Fang. I follow after, cheeks filled with food. Next class is music, that's right. I'll be walking with Fang then. The three all wave each other goodbye, and Fang returns towards the shared class. May as well make some small talk. So, what's your favorite band, Fang? Favorite band, huh? I guess it'll be something like the Sinks, or maybe the Fossilies. Oh wait, is there some pretty British taste, yeah? She turns away to hide her snickers. Shut it. I'm sure your favorite band is much better. I'm into boomer rock, obscure history music, anime openings, and video game ODST. Pretty much the last option is pretty a good idea. Don't want to out ourselves. I think if I remember, I chose the boomer rock option just to, you know, Fang plays rock and roll music, so I might as well choose the boomer rock. And that's the most like music I usually listen to firstly before I was able to download some anime music myself later on in life. So boomer rock is. Fangs holds up a hand to your beak. God, you're such a dweeb. I flash her my big shitty grin. At least I don't have a license to listen to it. Oh, I love, didn't share your taste, getting railed on a bit, in it. The two of us banter with each other with increasingly strong British accents all the way to class. Ugh, this is stupid. Define the treble clef. I don't know what treble clef is, and I don't even care about this shit. It won't even be useful. Fuck this. Who can I cheat off of? I lean back in my uncomfortable chair, hopping to pop my spine back in place. Wait, don't you share a class with Fang? Why not ask her? I'm sure she'll lend a hand. I crane my head and looking for Fang. She's at her own desk, filling out her assignment page easily, drumming her fingers on the desk. Almost looks like she's strumming, honestly. With that, that's another thing. Who the fuck made guitars? Who's fucking or fuck trying to memorize frets and whatever the fuck? Oh shit, she's looking at me now. She tilts her head and taps her sheet. Oh. I respond with an eye roll and a finger gun to my temple. My thumb hammers drops and I die in my seat. Or fake die in my seat. Feng shakes her head, returning to her assignment with a tiny smile glancing her beak. I look at the papers we need to finish. Fuck me. How the hell are we supposed to finish these by the end of class? Can't hurt her ask, though, right? Maybe the Neon Nero had a good point. Still, entering Fang might piss her off. You know, I did try to get into music at one point. Even had a guitar. Played a couple notes, but it's a little too complicated and too much muscle memory. I think I mostly stuck to becoming an artist at the time. But I did try at some point. So the guitar. Gave it my shot. I was trying multiple things, even other things, but I'll elaborate that on later in the story. Fuck, I'll flip a coin. Heads ask for help, Fang for help, tails leave Fang alone. Well, so far in the story, she seems pretty okay with us, and I'm sure she helped us out, I think, previously. Did she help us out previously? I'm trying to remember. It's been a couple days. Let's see. Either way, I'm sure we're pretty good friends right now, so I might as well ask for help. That's the option I chose originally. Guess that's that. May as well go get it over with. I slick out my chair and go around to Fang's desk. She jumps from her chair. How did you... Don't scare me like that. Or wait. How did you... Don't scare me like that. Oh, I thought I missed like her screaming a bit. Or surprise. Sorry. I look at her work and she's only a quarter done. Fuck. I hope we have enough time. So, you seem capable of deciphering dead languages. What? Can you help me with this? Help you with the assignment? Yes, I don't get any of this. It's all moon runes to me. How do you even join this class? The only elective that had an open slot, apparently, even though it's mid-semester and I'm expected to be on the level of everyone else, or the level of everyone that's been here all year. Fang leans her head back down and holds her hand to the top of her muzzle. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a pitching of the bridge of the nose. Whatever, it's fine if the teacher gives the green light. It'll be fine. Fang eye dropped several inches. What are you doing here? And what's with the costume? Rita's an overly large inflatable T-Rex costume. Gotta get a signature for the absent known man. Anyways, Mr. Jingo doesn't care about you. If you use like partners and stuff, he just wants you to get the work done. I see. I don't know you are also the school mascot, Reed. There's like pockets in here, man. You get to bring a lot of cool stuff as long as you can clean it after. I'm not even going to bother at this point. Thanks, Reed. It's all good, man. Reed gets up and goes to the teacher's desk in the corner of the room. Sorry about that. I was getting a drink of water. Throat's so dry as heck. I turn back to Fane expectantly. I'm not getting up, so get your crap and sit down already. Thanks. Ah, sweet jazz. Or maybe funk music. Sounds like funk music. Jesus, you suck at this. No shit, I don't even know half this shit is. God, then. Why did you tell you about, then, didn't they tell you about treble notes in elementary? It's E, G, B, D, F for treble, and G, B, D, F, A for bass. How the hell do you know any of this? And I then realize he's horrendously fucking stupid. Been playing music since pre-K. Roll with it. So it doesn't take long to learn this horrid thing. I point out to the class electric guitar. Now I started with piano. My first guitar into freshman year. The piano? Isn't that like the hardest one? I have no clue what I'm talking about. Maybe for some, but I started early and got ahead. My grandma had an old piano she let me mess with around with. She would try to get me to play all kinds of songs, mostly church stuff, because she wanted me to be a little goody two-shoes like she was. It was fun. Then I started playing piano lessons privately because my mom saw that I was also interested in. And in the middle school I joined the band for a while. Only to quit because of the marching season. I was not wearing that dumb uniform. Fang gets a strange expression, a mix between a blush and a scowl as she returns back to her sappy attitude. You done with that yet? It's taking you way too long, and I'd rather have you out of my way. Cute. I show her my half-finished worksheet. I still don't get this fucking part. It's literally 3 classifications. It's really easy. It doesn't list them. Did you even read the page? Fang then grabs the paper and points out the top right. In a small box is a list of 3 types: woodwind, brass, and percussion. Oh. You still need my help with this, or do you have it from here? Of course I have it. I know this shit. It's just 3 categories. Percussion is simple enough. Getting the difference between woodwind and brass is a bit harder. Right, you know your stuff. Band stuff. I heard a sigh from Fang. I can't believe this. What is it? Why did you leave your old school? What? Where'd this come from? I was just wondering, though. I think I know the answer. Why do you care? You're just here 2 weeks and you already wedged yourself within my friends. I didn't really have a choice here, Fang. I just wanted to cruise through this year. I'm not good with friends. Sorry, just had a feeling. I myself had... Oh, I clicked it again. Oh, you can double click it. Okay. Just had a feeling. I myself haven't gotten many friends in a few years. It's just like I make people avoid me. And I don't like new people. That's weird. Fuck 'em, you know? Sure. You act like you had a hard time socializing. I'm not seeing it. Makes me think that you didn't leave your school out of necessity, but because you really must have fucked up royally. I know your kind. What did Fang mean by that? It all just came out of nowhere. I mean, geez. We were talking about how she can't get friends, and now she wants to know about that. Oh god, I'm getting hot. It's Trish. Trish told Fang, and now she knows everything. Played dumb. Hopefully that will work. I have no clue what you're talking about. Honestly, me either. You're just some loser that knows nothing about music. You come here from your cave where your parents must have wanted you gone. And yet, you're now both my science and music partner on top of worrying your way with my band and with my friends. And then what is there to understand? She's laughing. Hey, you okay? That's funny, come on. I almost miss you when you leave and start finding your own friends. Whatever you say, Fang. With a roll of her eyes, she returns to scrolling through her phone again, and I seriously wonder now what she meant. I gotta go. You're leaving so soon? Going to the bathroom, stupid. She knows. But how? She left her phone on her desk. I can see the imprint of the password being illuminated by the room lamps. It wouldn't be right. I have to know. I reach over to pick up the phone. Some movement in the corner of my eye solidifies me. It's Reed. Why is Reed still here? Oh, thank God, Raptor Jesus. He's asleep. Fang's password is... Wait, there's only one missing key that... Or there's only one key, a smudge. I guess it works until now. Ah, the messenger app. Okay. Chad needs some update from you. Yeah, after science period, see you at the auditorium at lunch. Maybe I should read it from top to bottom here. Actually, no, it might kick me off to the next section, so let's just read it from bottom to top. Need some update from you. Yeah, after science period, see you at the auditorium at lunch. Yesterday was weird. Didn't miss much homework, thank God. Probably, this is from Trish too. You coming to school? Here, here. God, fuck him and Naomi to hell. Haven't seen neither all day. It's been a while. Hopefully Sage is still my science partner. So glad. I feel better, yeah. You coming? Yeah, I feel better, okay. Let's see, hearts, smiley, cat face, heart. Like always, I will help you. Trust me, Fang. You missed a lot. I wish you were right here with me. You haven't come over in weeks, maybe? Want to come over when? Fuck no. Do you want to come to school tomorrow then? No. Do you want to come over? Or do you want me to come over? We'll make a yes it will. Or what, that my life isn't going to go anywhere? I feel so lost, like I won't amount to anything in life. Can't eat, I can't get out of bed. You're very special. You'll get back at them, or we'll get back at them. They're all jackasses, all of them. Fang, don't worry. Don't know what to do now. I fucking hate Nazer so much. I cried a lot. Word to explain. Went home. Fang, where did you go? Told Nazer to fuck off. Absolutely can't wait. I'm livid. Okay. Oh, okay, there it is. So it does have a little closing feature. Well, the more you know, I guess. There's surprisingly not a lot. Seems like they interacted mostly in person. What did I even accomplish? I shouldn't have looked. Yeah, let me move the mic down a bit so I can see the screen. All because of my paranoia. I just violated someone's privacy. I could feel a pit open in my stomach. I should have done that. Trish's Fing's friend, not mine. Goddamn it, Anna. What the fuck is wrong with you? I set the phone back where it was. Glanced back at Reed, and I confirmed that he's still unconscious. What's another secret to keep? Each one just building on the last. The growing maw of my gut threatens to make me violently ill. Oi. I'm startled as Fang retakes her seat. Did she even manage to do anything on the sheet? I slowly shake my head as I show her the incomplete worksheet. Fang sighs frustratedly. Look, if I'm bothering, it's simple, you dweeb. Fang begins breaking down the questions. Her tone is less condescending than we had initially started. The way she explained it was infinitely more better than Mr. Jingo did at the start of class. Over the time sheet was slowly filled in. Things finally start to click now. Looks like you got the hang of it this bit. Good job, dork. Fang smirks a bit. I see a chance to strike. Helps to have an actual decent teacher. The slight of red tint tells me that I was right on the mark. There's also a steady thump 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 of her tail on the back of her seat to clue me in. I can't help thinking of tugging on the appendage. Wait, that thumping. Thump 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 thump. Hey, is your tail drumming right now? Oh yeah, kinda. I'm filling out a rhythm, thinking of a new song. Is that normally part of the creative process? Maybe and maybe not. Are you done with the packing yet? I groan. Still got half a page left. It's just a crossword puzzle. I'm not helping you if you can't even do that. I know. I have to resort to good old logic to solve the crossword. The longest and shortest are the easiest enough to figure out. But, Thanks for helping me with the assignment, I mean. Yeah, sure. There's a tint, or a red tint again. I'll help again, I mean, if you need it. Really? Thanks. Yeah, just... Ding bong, bing bong. That's the bell telling us to piss off to last period. Crap. I still got a few words left. I guess the last few words and... Alright, I guess the last few words and rush over to the teacher's desk to turn it in. When I turn my back, I catch the sight of Fang leaving the room in a hurry, tail between her legs. She's not that bad once you get to know her. Guess he was right after all. God, I feel like a jerk now. It's been a couple of days since I snooped on Fang's phone. The guilt still weighs on me, but I found a way to cope with it. Been more aggressive shitposting on a Hungarian steak sampling vlog site. And I will be enjoying my day by myself in my apartment playing games and shitposting. It's a Saturday after all. Except I'm walking to school. Fuck my life. As it turns out, the school keeps a log of what the Wi-Fi bandwidth goes to. And the IT guy probably wasn't too thrilled to see that I've been using it to download the entire Saturnia collection. Spears sends me to 1 week of campus beautification for using taxpayer money on a few dozen gigs of videos. Well, now I know the space my touring routine out a bit more. As I get closer to the dreaded building, the more of the thought of ditching crosses my mind. But then the thought of the principal Spears pops up and violently drives me into the Prius, weird enough to discourage me from ditching. Yeah. Knowing the actual show he's from, you definitely don't want to mess with Principal Spears. There's some crazy stuff, that's for sure. So here I am now walking to the side where the guardians of the school are. I can see the others are here as well, probably for the detention too. Wait a second, isn't that Fang? Why is she talking to the green weirdo from before? Wait a second, are they getting closer? No, I am. Why did I walk up to them? Seeing Fang only makes the guilt more intense. I cast my gaze aside instead. Most of the flower buds are still submerging from the winter, but a few are peeking out. Alright, new character. I see you're admiring our work. The Garden Club takes much pride in our flowers. Bah shit! For such a large girl, she's surprisingly stealthy. Okay. Good morning, Rosa. Ready for today? See, it's a beautiful day for gardening, isn't it? You want to be here? Rosa's the head of the gardening club. Judging by Fang's tone, she's been through this kind of detention multiple times already. Oh, does he wish to join our club? Is this why he is here? Stella, we have a new member. Oh, wonderful. My eyes are drawn to the green stego, who I immediately recognize from that encounter with the cards. Hey, you're that weird stego from the other day. Her smile falters over slightly. Did I get the wrong person? My name is Stella, and I'm not weird. Right, so what's with the Pocket Raptor cards? I was just saying that the tarot guidebook told me. The work of an astrologer is to show people what fate is in store for them. And that's what I do. Astrologer, really? But there's always there will always be those who aren't able to accept what their fortune tells. A, that's retarded. 2, astrology is retarded. And thirdly, that sounds like something from a bad video game. No, Aww. The sulky Steggles pulled into a hug by the happy Hispanic girl. There, Stella, you're still my friend no matter how much of the black arts you believe. Pfft, you're the one to talk about believing the black arts, Rosa. You and your magic dino in the sky. I've been you. Luckily, I don't. Get all your asses out in front right now. The K-man below vibrates through the entire school, even though I'm pretty sure he wasn't using the PA system. Not wanting to piss him off even more, I follow the others to Principal Spears has a few other students gather around in front of him. The only one I recognize in this is the guy Trish had in a headlock the other day. Didn't expect you, of all people, to get detention. Takes me a moment to realize Fings actually is talking to me. I used too much of the school bandwidth. What, speakers catch you downloading porn in the library or something? No, just touring like TV shows that I can't get on cable. She raises an eyebrow like she doesn't believe me, but doesn't follow up. She must never find out about Saturnia. I'm so glad you can make it, Anon. I think that just about everyone. Not that I've gave me much of a choice. You can thank Naomi that you got off with campus beautification. She was quite adamant about it, more constructively than home rule to detention. Again. God damn it. First my schedule, and now the lunch card, and now this. Can't you just leave me alone already? Alright, I'm sure you're familiar with Rosa. She will be supervising today. If I hear any one bad word from her about any of you, I can fill in the rest. Spirit nods to Rosa, who reminds me of Naomi with how overly happy she looks. Thank you all so much for coming out to help with campus beautification today. If we all work hard and have a good time, we can all get done before you know it. How can anyone be so enthusiastic about coming to school on a weekend? So by the end of the day, we all need to get weeding done in the gardens, as well as replanting older flowers, and some of the vines are ready to be trimmed back. Make sure to get all pairs of gloves and return them before you leave. Fang raises her hand. Fingerless doesn't count. Fang lowers her hand. She all pair off now to make the work evenly. Decide amongst yourselves. Even in detention, the partner curse haunts me. Everyone else is almost immediately groups off. Just leaving me, and take a wild guess who else. I don't like how often this happens. I can't say I'm a big fan either. Whatever. Let's just take a vine trimming and get this over with. Fang starts heading to one of the ladders already set up near the wall. Wait, didn't you need gloves? Or don't you need gloves? What? I'm not a wuss. You can get some if you're concerned about getting a few cuts. I just don't get this chick sometimes. I get a pair of gloves and some loopers and rejoin Fang at the ladder. Alright, cool. Give me the snippy thing. I don't like the idea of you with a weapon very much. Fang flashes an evil grin. Hold the ladder steady while I do this. I've been here a few times. This is the easiest job out of the three. If you say so. Fang is quickly to scale the ladder, leaving me to hold it in place. I wish I can shitpost on my phone right now that I'm too distracted myself, but my hands are occupied. Fang disregards me. Is made extremely clear that she clearly lets the remains of the dead vines rain down on my head. Kinda glad that I don't have hair, because I can't imagine how bad it would be to have sticks, plants, bits tangling in it. Oi, shift the ladder over. But you're still on it. Don't feel like getting down, come on. You can't be that weak. Whatever. I shimmy to the ladder side, Fang weighing, making the process more difficult. Damn my scrawny arms. Alright, this is good. She goes back to clipping the vines and dropping them on my head. It's starting to build up on my shoulders and neck now. Now the spots of the vines have touched start to itch. Hey. She remains focused on the vines, dropping the largest clump directly on my face. Hey. Never mind. The follow-up clumps has even bigger than the last right on my mouth. Oh shoot. After I finish spitting out the wad of dead vegetation from my mouth, I try one last time to get her attention. Fang! Though I bury my vision, I can... though my blurry vision, I can make out Fang's tail slowly shifting side to side. And an evil idea comes to mind to get her attention. There's one less evil one, but that's just that'll just shock her. Tug her tail, tug her ankle. Okay, to be honest, I can't remember what I chose here for this option. But I think the best choice is to go for the funny option. We'll tug her ankle. Let's go for the funny option. As I reach out, as she drops another clump in my eyes, blinding me. I'm barely grasp at her until my fingers brush against something covered in scales. Yep, didn't matter. The choice didn't matter. I give the appendage a sharp tug. There's a shrill cry above me, and that got her attention. Stop dropping shit. Oof. Seeing the star shapes in my slightly impaired eyes, suddenly stars implode in my slight impaired eyes, and I fall backwards. There's a ring in my ears, and I try to blink the vines and stars away. Never do that again. Do what? What the fuck did I do? Fucking pervert? What the fuck did I do? When I can finally see again, Fang has her wings drawn together behind her and her hands clenched on something also behind her. I think I fell in the flower bed behind us. It's actually sort of soft. You pulled my tail. I thought it was your ankle. Why the fuck do you think my tail was my ankle? Because I couldn't see because you kept dropping fucking vines in my eyes. So you pulled my fucking tail, you fucking pervert? Fuck? You weren't listening to me, so I was trying to tell you to stop. We're both out of breath and staring daggers at each other. My eyes are still blurry and starting to itch because of the plants. Fang is still protecting her tail as if I pulled it again. What? Why is your face all red? I was trying to tell you. These vines fucking hurt. That makes no sense at all. Oh wait, yeah. Humans. She tosses another discarded vine in my face. Cut it out. Ha. I can report you for allergy abuse. That's the weakest threat I've ever heard. Actually, in general, you seem pretty milquetoast around people. What gives? I start prying off some of the vines stuck to my clothes. It's like, why waste time on certain people, you know? It wouldn't be worth my time to do something crazy. Fang leans towards the ladder, pretending to be hurt. Aw, am I not worth your time? Some people aren't. Certainly aren't. Just never meant to amount to anything or do anything important. She drops the smug expression for a second. Anyways, you should get up. Rosa will kill you if she sees you and her crumpled up in her stupid flowers. A yelled echo comes somewhere across the schoolyards. What? Shit, hurry up. Hang on. I try leaning up, but the bush is entangled with my clothes. I'm stuck. You actually... Rosa scrambles over and starts pulling at her hair when she sees me stuck in the bush. Why you... Nice. Stupido, es que de Rukia pretende estudiar de hambre es? I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try my best because I don't read Spanish. Wait, your position. She points a burning finger at Fang. Did you push him? Fang's skin goes a shade paler. No, I fell on my own. Sorry. Sorry? What kind of pendejo misses to fall into Midres red camellias on that hard on his own? I shrug apologetically. I just, do you have any idea how hard it is those to get? Name. What's your name? Anon. Anon? Why are you still in there? Get up, Nino, get up. She grabs one of my hands and, whoa! You trying to rip my arm off? She grabs a bicep proudly. I say all the time, outside work is good for your health. I think I'll stick to the occasional protein bar from Naser stock. Wait, Anon, what's that? Why is your face so red? The vines. I guess I have an allergy. Oh, no. You must stop working the vines then. She points back up to Fang. You, get down from there. You're both switching to weeds. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Go now, go now. And no more tripping. Oh, I think I missed a spray right there. Let me go back. The posing. There we go. Might as well do it now before I forget about it. We exchange our equipment for weeding trousers. Once we get directly to a place where the dirt is, or in place in the dirt to start, Fang and I did generally continue in silence for a bit. Why did you do that earlier? About how I kicked you? Spur of the moment, I guess. Seemed like the easiest way to get out of trouble, or getting out in more trouble. Sure. What do you mean, sure? Sure, it's like the easiest way to get out of trouble. Why did you really do it? What do you mean? You know, your reasons, your real reasons, your Riddick ratio. Riddick ratio? Fancy words coming out of you. But I don't understand. Fucking moron, what's your motive? Why do you care? I had to think about it for the moment. Why did I do that? You said something before about some people will never amount to anything. Yeah, that was, what do you mean by that? Why the fuck is she so curious? I don't know, you probably think I'm some creep for saying this. I already think you're a creep. Fair, but fuck you regardless? She retorted, is a prominent flipping of the bird. I know, it's like the world's too full. There's only going to be more people as time goes on. Eventually we'll run out of food and resources, but culture will be far too gone to really fix anything. Fang stops digging for the moment and gives an attentive stare out of the corner of her eye. Midwits and morons have kids like crazy, and the number of smart people in the world remains stagnant. Or even goes down over time. Nobody's immune to propaganda, and useful people can't be indoctrinated into the crowds. You know? Told you it sounds weird. No, actually, that's... wow. That's actually how I feel about things. She what? Thing is acting strangely enthusiastic all of a sudden. Like, right, like, in all of history, if you really look at it, smart people have never once had to answer to the excess. Back in the day, innovation was profiled by smart people working with other smart people, trying all sorts of new things that the masses would have hated. Like rock music, right? People hated that at first. When my band takes off, I get to rub it in everyone's faces. Even all those cock goblins, like, anywhere you go, there'll be 100 dumb people for one person worth anything. And you call, what'd you call it before? Excess? Yeah, like Naomi, right? Most of the people in school even. I can see it. Maybe Reed? Not sure. Rosa and Stella, definitely. What the? These are two, unfortunately. Oh well. All of them cheap. Too casually brushing everyone aside like that? What does she think of me, then? If you think of a little of Rosa and Stella and everyone, why hang out with them? I don't like being alone. You don't need to know anymore. As long as I ain't that sort of people that showed up at the day of our concert. Those lazy, tasteless, inconsiderate, self-righteous, condescending excuses for peers. Thinking they can just make fun of our music. Haha. Yeah, those guys sucked. Their insults were even that creative. Fang arm stroked back violently, pulling a bundle of weeds and topsoil out into my jacket. Hey. What is that supposed to mean? Uh-oh. Her eyes synchronize me, or I don't even know what that word is. Synchronize me thoroughly. But why? Oh. Oh shit. My foot tastes a bit salad-like today. Damn, gardening? Just gossip I heard from my classmates afterwards. We both know that's a lie. I feel anxious. Hold on, let me fix that. Didn't realize my chair was so low. I was wondering why my position was weird. I feel anxious as Fang continues watching me. I watched it happen as in slow motion as precognition dawns on Fang. Her voice is low, accusatory. You were at the show? My heart stops. There it is. Could have dropped to hide it forever. Fang stands over me, her wings spread wide and her shoulders shaking. How do I even explain this? We're close enough friends, right? How can I possibly even joke about it? I can even joke about it a bit. Let's see, joking's a good way to move past mistakes. Explaining it to her honestly, she should understand. This is tell the truth, because, you know, growing up on, you know, good old family movies and stuff. Honesty is the best policy. Explaining it to her honestly, she knows how that she should understand by now. Guess honesty is the best policy. Well, Neezer did invite me to your concert, and I didn't end up going. Fang's expression hardens and she crosses her arms. Told me there'll be free food, so I figured why not. It's not like I knew it was going to end up like the way it did. So why did you even tell us you didn't go? Because I kept seeing your psycho friend hunting down everyone who else went. Why would I make myself a target? Trish was only looking for those dicks who... Did you laugh at us too? She jabs an accusatory finger at me. Fang, did you laugh? I open my mouth to answer, but the words aren't coming to me. Fang seems to pick up on my inability to answer. I fucking knew it. Look, Fang, I'm sorry, right? I didn't know. I can't believe you right now. Fang begins to storm off, and I try to chase after her. Fang, wait! But my self-defeating clumsiness seems to have a different plan, and my foot catches on the pile of discarded gardening tools. The world spins, and I land on my ass where we were weeding. At least something broke my fall. Wait, isn't this the flower bed? Suddenly an orange terror ascends upon me, and I feel like I set off some sort of alarm. Amado cabra pedang, cuida dia hortis ebas, atentando las flores. Sorry?